That's Alice Cooper right here on your Classic Metal Show with Lost in America. And we want to thank Kevin Walsh for being a part of the Classic Metal Show tonight. And Ken, I think we'll probably have to catch up with your friend Dan another day.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we were able to do a couple hours, and I think Todd and Batty both brought a whole different perspective, different attitude.
Yeah, they're telling us what a wild man you are on the road, and you haven't revealed that side at all.
Yeah, there's the odd story or two, I'm sure.
You come off like you're all professional, and it's all business, and there's no shenanigans, and we find out something completely different.
Well, on show days, I was all business. Stuff happens. Life gets away from you a little bit. But, yeah, there were some stories. There are. So I'll be able to come on again and regale you, or we'll get my esteemed colleagues to drop the dime on some of the things. But, nothing too bad. Nothing all that bad.
All right, Ken. Well, if you haven't picked it up yet, you can pick up Ken's book, We Are the Road Crew. And where can they find that, Ken?
Amazon, iTunes, Kindle, pretty much anywhere online. It's all online right now.
Excellent. Well,
thank you guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate you bringing my brothers on, and they truly are my brothers. And I appreciate the interest you guys have in what I used to do, and I may be doing more of, because there's a lot of people that don't know. There's a lot of people that have no interest, and you guys are shining a light on something that's very important to me. So, I want you guys to know I enjoy this, but I also truly appreciate doing these things with you guys.
Well, Ken, you sent me over a couple of tunes from, some early bands that you work with. You sent something over by a band called Rough Cut and also The Cut. And I'll let you pick one of those songs and maybe tell us a story about, where these bands come from and how you got involved and,
like as Todd touched on a little bit, in the 80s when I say a kid, but I was probably 18, 19, the club scene on Long Island was such that you could work 5 or 6 nights a week in clubs that were reasonably, big size, between 500 to 1,000 people. It was crazy. So these bands that were bar bands basically had full production. They had full lights. It was like a concert. It was crazy. And one of the bands that I used to go see, because I had done some of this kind of work, and I took a break from it because working a day job and gigging at night, it wears you down. And there's a band called Rough Cut, which later evolved into The Cut, and both bands had Tommy Henriksen in them. Tommy Henriksen has been with Alice Cooper since the Welcome to My Nightmare record, the second one, about 4 years ago. Tommy, a great musician, great songwriter, great producer. He actually has been in Alice's band for the past 4 years. Great performer, great everything, and a good friend. But anyway, I got back into it. I started working for Rough Cut, and you realize this is who you are and what you do, and that those bands on Long Island that hired me, Syntron, Rough Cut, The Cut, gave me the opportunity to do what I became, what became my career. They gave me the opportunity to learn so I would be able to work on a higher level. And they just made me believe in music and myself again, at that point. So it was a lot to me. And if you want to play, I guess the earliest one out of what I sent you would be, I think I sent you Rough Cut, Fight for the Right.
Right.
And that's Tommy singing, Eugene and John Roggio, guys that took a chance on me, and I'd like to say thank you. So if you guys want to play that would be awesome.
All right. Well, we're going to play some Rough Cut. This is not the Paul Shortino Rough Cut. This is RUFFKUT Rough Cut. And we're going to play this for Ken. And Ken, of course, you've got a home here on the Classic Metal Show. So we'll have you back and maybe have some of your colleagues back again and tell some more stories. But until then, we'll play this tune and we'll take us out of this segment.
Absolutely. Thank you both. I appreciate it, and I'll talk to you guys very soon.
All right, Ken, it's
Let me know.
past your bedtime. You got to get up at 3.
Yeah, well, I think I'm going to bypass that and just stay up. It's easier.
Nice. All right. Well, here's Rough Cut from Long Island, and this one is called Fight for the Right. So, again, thanks to Ken and the rest of his crew, and we'll have them on again. So it's Rough Cut exclusively here
on your Classic Metal Show.